Hello, my dear student. Actually, due to internet problem, it is automatically disconnected. So now you perform your experiment and tell me if you have any problems regarding this experiment. And everyone write your ID, roll number which is required for the purpose of attendance. So everyone write your roll number. Okay. Uh, and now you tell me if you have any doubt or problem regarding this experiment. Because of internet problem, it is automatically disconnected. Okay, so don't worry. You just say the circuit diagram. Everyone write your ID number. Everyone write your ID number. Okay, I repeat the experiment steps. Okay, I will repeat the steps of experiment which are required for performing this experiment. Okay, everyone write your ID number. Again you write your ID number. Okay, thank you. And now you see we have considered here a combined circuit, a two-stage network, which is a cascading connection of a resistive network, purely resistive network, and a reactive network. Okay, reactive network. You just select select the Z parameter option, and then you select input port. Okay, after that you switch on the power supply. Switch on this is the actually indicator of a switch. If you on your switch, then you will get an orange color. Okay, so you first you put on the power supply switch. Okay, after that you select Z parameter from parameter select option, and then input port for port selection option, and finally you click on simulate button. Then you will get the V1 voltmeter reading, I1 ammeter reading, V2 voltmeter reading, I2 ammeter reading is 0, and corresponding value of Z11 is 176, Z21 is 0.05. Okay. Okay, everyone, write your ID number. Write your ID number. After obtaining the values of Z11 and Z21 parameter, you you click on you just select port 2. After obtaining the values of Z11 and Z21, you select the option port 2. Okay, port 2, and you click on the simulate. You click on simulate button. This button, simulate button. Let me show you the readings for Z22 and Z12. Okay, you see this output port has been selected through port selection option. Then I have click on simulate button, and the corresponding values of voltmeter reading, ammeter reading, voltmeter V1, V2, ammeter I1, I2 reading are automatically appear in these boxes. Okay, 6.30 V1 voltmeter reading, V2 110, I2 116.85, ampere, and I1 you see 0 because input port is open for this case. And if you see this case, then you see I2 is 0, output port is open. You see this output is open. So therefore we have obtained the value of Z11 is 176 ohm, Z21 0.05 ohm, Z12 0.05 ohm, and Z22 0.94 ohm. Okay. You everyone write your ID number. Okay. Roll number, ID number in your chat box. Okay. In the chat box you write your ID number. I have shared the link, virtual lab link. Okay, you just through email. I have shared the virtual lab link through email. To access the virtual lab, you just use the link. Okay. You inform other student to write their ID number. Okay. I have got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 student ID number, but before many students actually joined in to previous link. You inform your classmate to write their ID number because this is required for attendance purpose, for the purpose of attendance. Okay, the reading you got a 3. Okay, thank you. And what about others? Other student, please complete this experiment. Complete this experiment, and if you face any difficulty to perform this experiment, you write your confusion in your chat box. Okay, and let me tell you the steps required for writing the lab report. You first write the number of experiment, then you write the title of this experiment, I mean name of the experiment. Name of the experiment is determination of Z parameter of two-port network. Then you write the theory part. You write the you write the elements, required elements. Then you write the theory part briefly. Okay, in brief, you write the theory part. Then you write the thank you, Shreyasi. Other student write your ID. Then you write the method or procedure part of this experiment, and in your method part of the experiment you must draw the circuit diagram. You must draw the circuit diagram, and in result section you must highlight the table corresponding to Z parameter and voltmeter and ammeter reading, and you must also mention the values of circuit elements, resistor value, capacitor value, and inductor value. Okay, inductor values, and you must take reading of at least 4 set of reading. You must take at least 4 set of readings for Z parameter by changing the values of circuit elements. By changing the values of circuit element R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, L1, L2, and capacitor values. Okay, and after that you take the readings of Z parameter. So in this manner you take at least 4 set of readings for Z parameter for different values of resistor, capacitor and inductor. Okay, everyone complete this experiment. If you have any confusion or if you face difficulty to perform this experiment, you write your confusion. Because of internet problem, the connection is automatically disconnected. Okay, now you complete this experiment. What about other student? How many student already got the result? Only one student got. Atripal got. What about others? You complete your experiment and you Orkodeep also got. Orkodeep, have you got the result? Values of Z parameters? Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. And you must mention the unit of Z parameters, voltage, current, resistor, inductor and capacitor. Okay, thank you Arkodeep. Other student must complete this experiment, and let me tell you one thing, from next week to onwards I will take quiz on virtual lab experiment. Already we have completed total 7 experiment. I will take quiz session for this experiment. You know there are two groups, group A and group B. I will divide these two group into I will divide these two groups into another two groups. Therefore total 4 groups. So next Thursday I will take quiz for the first 17 student for group B, and then group B, actually group B first 17, then next Friday remaining number of students for group B. Okay, I will send you the details category or the list of student and the time for quiz on this experiment. Okay, everyone listen carefully that from next week to onwards I will organize quiz session. I will take quiz for all 7 experiment. You must prepare yourself. Okay, and total 4 groups. I will divide the 2 groups into another 2 subgroups. So total 4 groups. I will take quiz. Okay, and I will send you the details student list and their uh, actually time for quiz session. Okay, and you must submit the lab report before lab next lab class, I mean before next Thursday. Okay, everyone don't submit your lab report later next Thursday, because late submission, you know, who will submit before time or on time, they will get full marks, but who will submit later or late submission, you know, some marks will reduce. So don't submit later. You try to submit your lab report on or before the deadline, okay, of your lab report submission. Okay, so I will send you the student list and the time for quiz. Okay, I suggest all of you must read the lab report carefully. Whatever you have actually submitted, lab report you have already submitted, so you read that lab report carefully, and different question associated with this lab. Okay, I will ask the quiz, main question associated with the lab experiment. Whatever you have done, you already know that we have already taken question quiz for experiment 1 and experiment 2. I have asked you many questions related to these two experiments, so you have a good idea what type of question I can ask you related to lab experiment. Okay, so you just prepare yourself for this total 7 lab experiment, and from next week to onwards I will take lab quiz. Okay, and I will send you the details student list and the time for the quiz session. Okay, now you tell me, have you any doubt to, or you have any difficulty to perform this experiment? Okay, I hope everyone the understood this experiment, and you can compute the resistance value gulo ki nebo. Or three, you just change the values of resistance as you like. Suppose 100 you change it 120, 200 you change it to 220 or 190, like that you change it yourself. 10 you decreases either by 10 units, or you increases either by 20 units, whatever, no problem. You just changes the values as you like, and you take the readings for jet parameter. Quiz will be in yes, Harsraj, I will take quiz in Google Classroom. I will send you the link. Sir, কতগুলো reading নেব? Atri, you take at least 4 readings. You just take at least 4 reading. Not only you, I suggest all students. Okay, take at least 4 set of readings for jet parameters. 4 set of readings for jet parameter, and you must mention in your lab record. Yes sir, how many reading we need to take? Orkodeep, you take at least 4 set of readings. Okay, thank you. If anyone has any doubt regarding this lab or lab quiz or any experiment, whatever you have done, you have any question related to that experiment, you can ask me. Okay, I will take quiz. So before that, you can ask me you can ask any question. If you have, or you have any confusion about the experiment, any experiment, we have already completed 7 experiment. Okay, so if anyone has any doubt, any confusion about any experiment, you write your confusion in your chat box, and I will help you to resolve that confusion or problem. Okay, everyone complete this experiment, and you must remember that this z parameters, z11, z22, z12, z22 are also known as open circuit impedance parameter, and among these four, two are driving point impedance and two are transfer impedance. These two transfer impedance are further classified as forward transfer impedance and reverse transfer impedance based on the denominator, value. If you consider I1 as the denominator, then it will be forward transfer impedance. If we consider I2 as the denominator, then you can say it is reverse. Deadline for lab report submission in next. Yes, Harsraj, deadline for this for the today's experiment is next Thursday. Okay, or next Thursday. Any problem? If next Thursday, I the deadline of next Thursday. If you have any problem to submit then I can extend it. Okay, no problem. Then you submit. Then you submit before next Thursday or on Thursday. Okay. Now you complete this experiment. You complete this experiment. Everyone must write your ID number. Okay, your ID number. You say in this experiment we have considered a two-stage network. But if you consider M network or N network, then you will get a single stage network and you can compute their corresponding Z parameters. It is more easy for calculating the Z parameters for a single stage network. So however, we have considered here a complex network, that is combination of two-stage network. One is pure resistive network and another one is pure reactive network. Any doubt? Anyone? Okay. Thank you everyone. Let me stop here today's lecture. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. Okay. So everyone, please read the theory part and the values of your experimental result. Okay, for each and every experiment, you must read out the theory part of each experiment carefully. You must know the values of experimental result and difference parameter, the condition, etc. And you know there are many questions available for this experiment in virtual lab site. So you can get many questions and their answer for from virtual lab site for individual experiment. So I suggest all of you read out the theory part and answer those questions. Okay, then you can easily answer whatever question I will ask on in quiz session. Okay, in quiz. And if you have any doubt or confusion regarding any experiment, you can ask me later on. Okay, after this lecture you can ask me, or before next lab class you can ask me. Okay, you just read, and if you have any doubt regarding the circuit diagram, regarding the theory part of circuit, application of this concept or real-time application, especially I will ask you real-time application of the concept, real-time application of the circuit. So you must try to know the real-time application of this experiment or of the theory. Okay, thank you.